So Dave, before we talk about the specifics of this particular campaign, tell me a little bit about why Lockheed Martin wanted to get involved with this.
Well, as you may know, Lockheed Martin has been in our community for over 60 years. And giving back to the community has been part of our DNA. In fact, one of our core values is do what's right. And for us right now, doing what's right means giving back to the community. It's really important for us, I think, to be involved. And I think these are unprecedented times, and we want to be out front and help set the example for many companies to come join us and really help raise some much needed support for the families and the first responders that need it. So I think this was really critical and core to our values.
So tell us, with this effort that we're calling Central Florida Strong, specifically, what are you going to do as a company to help?
Well, what we've done is we've put $100,000 and partnered up with United Way. And we are on the 5th, which is the day of giving. We are going to match all the funds up to $100,000 that anybody would happen to make. So we're putting the challenge out there, and hopefully we'll significantly exceed it. But we're going to challenge. We're going to match up to $100,000 for the community donations, and that'll all go towards COVID-19 related needs in the community.
So this is a challenge you're putting out there to the community, particularly businesses. So what would you say to them? Why is it so important that we help at this particular time?
Well, I think it's really important that we help now, is because, you know, we've seen it in the news. We've all been quarantined, and I think the quicker we can, you know, get our communities back in order, get our kids taken care of, and we can get our folks back to work. I mean, that's what we all want. And I think this is going to be a big part of that, and that's why I think it's important. I think, you know, the governor's outlined a great plan to get back to business, but I think part of that is really going to rely on how well we can get our communities and our child care and our families back in a point where they can go back to work. So I think this is going to help tremendously.
And why is it significant for a business to do this in terms of a partnership with United Way?
Well, I think it's important for a business to partnership with United Way. Really, United Way has a lot of partners in businesses, and they do some great work. But I think it's important for a business to actually do it, because it sets the tone that it's important for business to be involved in this recovery. And I think it's up to all of us, and businesses are included, not just individuals. So I think it's going to be really key. I mean, we're a large employer in the area, and I think it sends the right message to the other employers who've also supported us well, to come in and join us and really help with this process.
So what do you say to those other employees? Like, what's the challenge? What would you say to them in like 10 seconds or left to motivate them to get involved?
I'd say come on and join us. It's really going to be absolutely great. We're really excited about the support we're going to get. We're also excited about the publicity that will come out for all other companies that join us. I mean, it's going to be really, really key that we're all in this together. And the other point I want to make is, this is going to be a journey. It's not something, you know, we're used to hurricanes in Central Florida, but this COVID recovery is going to take a long time, and it's going to take all of us and to really participate on a sustained effort. So I think there's a role for everybody to play, big and small, individuals and companies. And I think just get out there and get started is the key.
Excellent. Thank you very much, and thanks for joining us on this effort.
Thank you.